and welcome to Sunrise with Hawada. Now, where we have individuals come live to discuss the state, the development of the state, and how to improve the life of the people. Yes, and on today's edition of the program, I will be meeting a youth. His name Idris Daja. We'll be talking about how the lives of the youths can be influenced by the government. Join me. It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you. Good to have you too.
If you know your name?
Idris MUSTAPHA Daja.
As a youth, have you ever participated in a protest?
Yes, I have. Sometime during the last regime, where I think Niger State was having this light blackout, where there was EDC was not actually cooperating, and actually the major concern of the youth was to come together and cry out to the government or to the EDC, and usually when this is done, immediately action is taken. So I think I have been part of it.
Okay. When you participated, did it yield positive results or negative results?
Well, it used to give out positive results because there are laid down rules and regulations that are being laid down by the leaders of the protests as at that time, and all the members that are going to participate in the protests used to abide by those rules, and it's usually yield to positive results.
Okay.
But lately, if you look at it, protest does not yield positive results. Why? Because mostly it go contrary to the aim of the protest.
Okay.
Why am I saying this? Let me cite instance of the last protest that took place, I think sometime 2024.
Last year.
Yes, so we saw what happened in Kano. We're happy in Niger State the protests could not take place, but it happened in Kano, where those that were involved, possibly there are people who are having good mind towards the protest, but unfortunately few people among the bad ones will join and spoil the whole thing. You could see some viral video we are going around that time, where people were removing street lights. Street light. How does protest now
affect what you are out for?
Yes, and then there was this one I saw that amused me. What does protest has to do with a signpost meant for police station? Imagine. And then one guy that was doing video saying if the government cannot listen to their cry, they went to police station and then they removed the signpost, showing that that's the sign of their grievance to the government. So, and then you could see there are also youths that were carrying flags that are not meant for Nigeria, flags that are meant for I think Russia. So, and then constitutionally, if for instance the government of Russia listened to them, it's going to it's going to be a serious problem, and definitely it will yield negative results to Nigerian government, which is not supposed. And we are happy that those people were later they found them, and most of them are dealt with accordingly.
Okay, so in other words, every protest should have a focus on it.
Yeah, definitely. But Islamically, Islam has totally go against protests. Does not advise one to go for protest. But even in Islam, there are certain things that they will tell you it's haram or it's illegal. But in certain conditions, they may give some relief for you to do that. I cite an instance.
But with guidelines.
With guidelines. For instance, if maybe an animal died and it was not slaughtered, it's actually haram, right? And then you find yourself in a bush where you are hungry and that's the only option you have. You see there's condition that is being attached. So, and then sometimes we look at it that, okay, Islamic perspective and Nigerians are ruling, our leaders are ruling us based on constitution. And constitution has, make it, like they have made it one of the things that the masses can use in crying out to the government to listen to them. I think I can remember sometime in 2024, before the coming of the Muhammad Buhari administration, where 10 naira was added to fuel. Fuel was sold at 87 naira, and then Jonathan, the then president, Jonathan added 10 naira to the normal price, increasing it to 97 naira. That was what led, I think, the current president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was part of the protest. Ahmed Rufai, what is that his name? Ahmed Rufai of Kaduna, and also Muhammad Buhari was part of it. So, and that time, the fact that they did not revert the price, but at least it has signaled to the government that what has happened, you know, was not good enough for the masses. Then in future occurrence where the government intends to add price, it will now look at it what the previous sign was all about. You understand? But nowadays, honestly, you see that protest is not advisable, because the young ones that are coming up just use it as a means of vandalizing people's property, which is not supposed to be. Yeah.
Do you think the youth have the power to make a change in the society?
Well, of course, I think this is the best method at which change can be made in the society. You know, one of the best method is change begins with me. As a youth, if I can change my mind to be a patriotic Nigerian, he did, she did, others did, and that's how we'll be able to bring positive changes in our society. So definitely, if youths can come together to unite, even if we have elders who we assume they have been doing what is not right, and now we want to bring in change, we now unite and make it such that, okay, those that are ahead of us has done a lot of mistakes, let's correct it. So if they are doing theirs, definitely as time goes on, with our numbers, they will definitely come back to our own decision.
What are the ways do you think the government can influence the future of the youth to make them successful?
Okay, you know, government cannot take care of its entire citizen. It's not possible. And, you know, the white-collar job is not accessible in the sense that even those that are employed now, sometimes payment of salary becomes problem. So as the easiest way I think government can do is to empower youth to venture into businesses.
Okay. By providing finance? Or?
Yeah, finances. There are a lot of ways. One, we are going on internet now. We are going on, everything now is going on internet. We can have large number of youths being maybe trained to learn how to use computer, how to use ChatGPT to create different things. AI now has taken almost taken over. So if we can use ChatGPT and AI, we are going to invent new things that are not already in existence. And then if you have idea of computer, you are at home and you are making transaction all over the world. You can communicate, and it's going to be more easier than even how it used to be. Like I said, instance now, like Facebook now. When you post something on Facebook, your friends easily see what is happening, the communication you are trying to pass across, compared to listening to radios and the other old meaning of communication. And they are like farming. Me, I'm a farmer, and like I derive passion farming because my father is a farmer and he encouraged us to you know, to abide, or how will I say, to align with his own profession. And then for me doing it, I just feel I'm happy doing it, even though some people will say, when you say farming, you have to go to the farm and do it yourself. No, no matter how you do it, like if
digital farming now.
Yes, it makes it easier. You can control as large as possible of land. You can control. It's not that maybe you are going to use your hands to do the weeding, but planting, you can control those who are going to do the planting, the weeding, the harvesting process. Everything is making it so easier, like when you compare it with the past.
So the government should provide all those things.
Yes, like farming, technology, businesses, like in the markets now. When you go to the markets and you ask those that are into buying and selling, what's the in per day, you'll be shocked. I'm happy you just had that these people that went for Hajj pilgrimage are now returning, right? If you look at the large number of people that went to Hajj from Niger, if you look at it thoroughly, they are farmers or maybe cattle rearers or businessmen. Hardly you see people that are into who are civil servants, and somebody is talking about surviving. You are talking about going to Hajj. It's going to be so difficult. So if government can do things like this, and you know, the youths will have mind of, I want to be on my own. You understand? There are youths that there's nothing you can do about it. You can give them money, they will misuse it. But you can identify youths that want to be on their own, and they are willing to do that. They have chosen, okay, I want this profession. So if you want to empower that kind of youth, in months or a year or two, you'll be able to bring in some people to continue such business with him. I think that is going to make sense if government can go into that.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your words this moment. I really had a lovely section with you, and I was almost lost at your conversation on how to engage the youth. It's actually good looking at our youths today. I think most of them needs engagement, and if the government can come in to engage them, it will be a better one to improve the state with. That brings us to the end of the program today, Sunrise with Hawada Nayet, a program where we host different individuals to talk about how to improve our lives and also the society and Niger State also. Join us again next time on another interesting topic. Yes, keep watching Sunrise with Hawadana.